Hi everyone, this is Vignesh from Easy Way to Learn Medicine. So today we are going to see anti-rheumatoid drugs, disease-modifying anti-rheumatoid drugs classification. So what are the drugs which under the classification of DMARDs, that is disease-modifying anti-rheumatoid drugs or anti-rheumatoid drugs. So primarily we start with non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, that is aspirin, 3 to 4 gram per day. The second drug we use steroids, we call it as bridge therapy. Together with non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, we call it as bridge therapy. Orally we use prednisolone. Intra-articularly we use triamnisolone. So these drugs we use in a case of acute flare of rheumatic onset. So when we change into DMARDs, we taper the dose of steroids and we stop the steroid drugs, which help in a suppression or slow the disease. So this non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug and steroids which help only in symptoms, which does not prevent the progression of disease. So the DMARDs which has a type, the first one which is synthetic or non-biological or conventional. Okay, the second group of drug, that is biological group of drug. The next one which is small molecule kinase inhibitor or JAK inhibitor, Janus kinase inhibitor, which also comes under a synthetic group of drug, but it has a specific action, that is a blocking of Janus kinase or small molecule kinase inhibitor. So DMARD divided into 3 types, that is synthetic or non-biological or conventional, and then biological, and then small molecule kinase or JAK, Janus kinase inhibitor. Under the synthetic or non-biological, the first drug, that is methotrexate, MTX. The second one hydroxychloroquine or chloroquine, and third one sulfasaline. The fourth one, that is immunomodulators, that is cyclosporine, azithromycin, and then omecamtiv. And the fifth one, that is luflunomide, and the sixth one cyclophosphamide. The older drugs, that is gold, and then penicillamine. So these drugs are not used now. In a rare case we are using gold and D-penicillamine, but these drugs have higher causes of toxicity. So in a synthetic non-biological conventional, there is a methotrexate, hydroxychloroquine and chloroquine, sulfasaline, immunomodulator cyclosporine, azithromycin, omecamtiv, luflunomide, cyclophosphamide, gold, and penicillamine. Biological drugs, the first one, that is tumor necrotic factor alpha inhibitor. Under this we have infliximab, adalimumab, golimumab, etanercept, and centrelizumab, which are under the tumor necrotic factor alpha inhibitor. The next one we have abatacept that block T cell co-stimulation, which is a recombinant protein. And the third one, interleukin 1 receptor antagonist, that is anakinra. The fourth one, interleukin 6 receptor antagonist, that is tocilizumab, and then sarilumab. The fifth drug, that is CD20 inhibitor, that is lutaximab. So under the biological DMARDs, we have tumor necrotic factor alpha inhibitor, that is infliximab, adalimumab, golimumab, etanercept, and centralozumab. There's the next one, abatacept, that block T cell co-stimulation, that is a recombinant protein, and then interleukin 1 anakinra, and the interleukin 6 receptor antagonist, interleukin 1 receptor antagonist, that is anakinra, and interleukin 6 inhibitor receptor antagonist, that is tocilizumab and sarilumab, and then CD20 inhibitor, that is lutaximab, and then small kinase inhibitor or JAK inhibitor, that is tofacitinib, baricitinib, abatacetinib, JAK inhibitor, that is tofacitinib, baricitinib, abatacetinib. So these are the classification of DMARDs. So primarily we start with non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, and then we change into steroids, and then we taper the dose when we change to DMARDs. DMARDs are synthetic, biological, and JAK inhibitor.